Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I am Eric, and today I'm super excited to be talking to you about this 40-inch oscillating 12-speed HEPA filtered bladeless fan from Gimmify. This is seriously one of the absolute coolest, most beautiful, most fully functional bladeless tower fans I have ever seen. It is amazing. Again, it is by a company called Gimmify. I mean, you can look at it right away and see just how beautiful it is. I mean, this nice slender silver piece. The wind is coming from this slit in the middle. It's completely bladeless. You've got this base down here that houses two HEPA filters. So when air is being pulled in here, it's being pulled through a HEPA filter to remove dust, smoke odors, pet dander, all that stuff, before it blows that air into your house. Now, how many fans do you know that do that? A lot of times you turn on a fan, everyone starts sneezing because all the dust and stuff starts getting thrown up. This does the opposite. This helps filter the air in the room while it's cooling you with wind, which is amazing. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So let's talk about all the cool features that this fan has. 12 speeds. Yeah, you heard me right. 12 speeds. And I'm going to show you those speeds, go through all those speeds with a little rubber strap so you can kind of see how they go. Right now I have it on the very lowest speed. This is level 1. It's just a very tiny little breeze. It goes all the way up to 12. And at 12, it's pretty powerful. I mean, the air is really moving, and it would be great even in a large room. Now, besides that, as you can see, it's oscillating. Of course, you can have it stand still, but you can also have it oscillate 3 different degrees. You can have it do 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees. So you've got a broad range of oscillation in order to cover the entire area. If you're putting it at the foot of a bed, maybe 60 degrees. If you're putting it in the corner of a large room, you might need to do 120 degrees, but you have that option, which is great. Besides that, you've got 3 different modes that you can put this fan in. You got your standard mode with your 12 speeds. Then you also have a natural wind mode. And when you put it in the natural wind mode, the speed of the fan varies. Just like if you were outside in nature, breeze comes, it goes, it blows harder, it blows lighter. It mimics that. Then you have a sleep mode. When you put it in the sleep mode, it starts at 1 speed and slowly adjusts speed throughout the night to encourage deep sleep and quiet. It stays quieter and encourages deep sleep by the way that the air flows. So you've got those 3 modes: standard mode, sleep mode, and natural wind mode. On top of that, you've got even more stuff. You've got a timer in here. 12-hour timer. So you can set the timer from anywhere from 1 to 12. And when you do that, the fan will run for that length of time, and then it will cut off. So really, every feature you could possibly think of in this fan you have. Now, let's talk a little bit about the filter. Take a close look at that filter. The filter is easy to take off. You just pop this little thing here, pull it out, and then you see the filter there. You can clean the filter with a vacuum from time to time, and then eventually you will need to replace it, but you don't have to do that just when it first gets dirty. You can clean it with a vacuum, put it back in. Again, there's one on each side, 2 filters pulling in that air, which is great. It has a beautiful display, a really clear, easy to see display. You can see it from across the room. Or, of course, it does have button controls here on the base. All the controls you need: the power button, the mode button, the speed button, the timer button, and the oscillation button are all right here on the base in that nice, large, clear display. But what is cool is the display, after a certain amount of time, will dim. So it starts off bright so that you can see it. If you haven't there's been no input, after a certain amount of time, it drops to dim. And then after another certain amount of time, it cuts off, so that it won't disturb you or be bright in a dark room. If you put it in sleep mode, that time is faster. It dims faster and then it cuts off faster. But even when you're not in sleep mode, it will eventually cut off, which is great. Now, in addition to all those amazing things, Look, you get a remote control. Not just one, you get 2 remote controls for this fan. With these remotes, you can control everything. You can control the mode. You can put it in, it's got a dedicated sleep mode button, dedicated wind mode button. You've got your power, you've got your oscillation, you've got your wind speed if you have it in regular mode. And yeah, power on, power off. Nice little remote. You get 2 of these. So you could have one, if you're using this in the living room, you could have one on one end table, one on another end table, so that wherever you happen to be sitting or someone happens to be sitting, they can pick up the remote, control the fan. You don't have to get up and walk over and use the controls here. They're there for you, of course, if you need them, but you don't have to use them because you can control it with the remote. Like I said, this is absolutely the coolest, most elegant, beautiful looking, most functional, powerful, bladeless tower fan I have ever seen. You've got the HEPA filters, so it's going to be filtering your air while it's cooling. You've got this nice, beautiful, sleek design. You've got 12 wind speeds. I've never seen a fan with 12 wind speeds, all the way from that lowest speed, this is a slight breeze, all the way up to the really powerful that really moves the air. You've got the natural wind mode, you've got the sleep mode, you've got a up to 12-hour sleep timer, you've got the 3 different degrees, 60, 90, 120 of oscillation. Everything you could possibly need or want in a bladeless fan you get in this tower fan from Gemify. I absolutely, if you can't tell, I am in love with this thing. I'm infatuated with it. I think it is just one of the coolest fans I've ever seen, and if you're looking for a tower fan, this is the one to get. There's no way you're going to find a better fan. I would highly recommend it. That is going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this fan, share this video with them. All those words are down there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, favorite this playlist, so you can keep up with future product reviews. If you have any questions about this fan, just post them down below. I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. That is going to be it until next time, so be safe and be happy.